Hey guys, how you doing? I hope you're doing okay. Going to read through the full article here. It is fairly short. Perhaps I'll start with an overview. There's a link in the description. It's an absolute tragedy. As the headline tells us, a man has taken it upon himself to go on a stabbing spree. He's killed a mother whose name is Pamela Isabel. He's killed Pamela's son, 7-year-old AJ. He's also attacked 3 others that are in critical condition, one of whom is 9 years of age. The scumbag in question has been arrested and is charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder for the mother, Pamela Isabel, and her son, AJ, the 7-year-old, and 3 accounts of attempted first-degree murder. Here's the scumbag. He's 23 years of age. He's the brother of the mother. He's the brother of Pamela Isabel. So his name is Laudry Isabel, if I pronounce that correct. Laudry Isabel. He's also known as Lil Boy, and he's also known as Uncle Lil Boy, because he's the uncle of AJ. He killed his own nephew. So that's pretty much a thorough overview. 2 other victims were taken to Regional 1 Health, and a 9-year-old child was taken to Le Bonheur. So 3 other people are in critical condition, one including a 9-year-old. Apparently he has mental issues, for whatever that's worth. So we'll just read through some of the details, make sure I give you all of the correct details. 2 people are dead, including a 7-year-old child, AJ, and 3 others are in critical condition after a quintuple stabbing, 5 people, in Memphis early Saturday morning. Memphis police said that one of the wounded victims was also a child. So 7-year-old AJ died, regrettably. Condolences to the victim and the victim's family. And a 9-year-old child has also been stabbed and is in critical condition. Of course, condolences to all of the victims and all of the victims' families. Police were called to a home in North Memphis just after 12:30 a.m. Saturday and found one victim, identified as 37-year-old Pamela Isabel. She was not breathing. So there's Pamela, the mother of AJ, 37 years of age. She was pronounced dead at the scene. The 7-year-old, identified as Pamela Isabel's son, AJ, was rushed to Le Bonheur Children's Hospital and regrettably was pronounced dead. Here's the scumbag, as I say, Laudry Isabel, Pamela's brother, AJ's uncle. What a fucking scumbag. 2 other victims were taken to Regional 1 Health. A 9-year-old was taken to Le Bonheur Children's Hospital. Police said that this scumbag, Laudry Isabel, is Pamela Isabel's 23-year-old brother, and he's been arrested on 2 counts of first-degree murder and 3 counts of attempted murder. Statements from all 3 of the wounded victims identified this scumbag, Laudry Isabel, as the attacker. The surviving child, so the 9-year-old, told them that Uncle Lil Boy was responsible. So we don't know if the 9-year-old is also Pamela Isabel's child. They might well be. They might well be. We don't know, but certainly the scumbag was the uncle to AJ. Police have not revealed a motive for the bloody attacks, but family members have said that he does struggle with mental health issues. He's due in court on Monday. So the article isn't telling us if he's been denied a bond, which I hope and would expect is the case, but we don't know for sure. And that really is all of the information that we have. A tragic incident which again happened Saturday morning in North Memphis. Pamela Isabel, 37 years of age, stabbed to death by her own brother. AJ, her son, 7 years of age, also stabbed to death by this scumbag. 3 other people, including one 9-year-old, stabbed, all in critical condition. So this scumbag is facing 2 counts of first-degree murder, 3 counts of attempted first-degree murder, and we hope that a trial finds him guilty. it seems to me that there's plenty of evidence to find him guilty. The 3 survivors of this heinous attack have all stated that he is the attacker. I would imagine that, and the evidence that is garnered from CSI or such at the scene is going to be ample evidence for the prosecution to ensure that this guy is found guilty of all of the charges. And with that, I would hope and expect that he gets the maximum possible sentence. Is him having mental health issues, is that something we ought to discuss? Is that something we ought to consider? I'm not sure. I mean, whether or not he's mentally ill, he's a scumbag and he deserves complete incarceration for the rest of his days. I've googled to see if there is the death penalty in Tennessee, and it seems that there is. I don't really have the mind space to read through all of this, but there seems that there is. However, it's not something which is utilized that often, as far as I can see from this quick glance. So we would hope that he gets life sentence, life meaning life, no parole, and we would hope that he rots in his cell. Essentially, we would hope that the other inmates get to have a nice little chat with him from time to time, and express their feelings about him being a child murderer, how they feel about that. Let's see what if they think that they ought to have a private little word with this scumbag. I would. If I was an inmate in there, I would make it a thing to have a regular chat with this guy and express my feelings, my level of unhappiness with his killing of a 7-year-old boy, AJ, and also stabbing another 9-year-old, and indeed stabbing 5 people in total, 2 of which have died. So I'm going to wrap things up at this point. If you do appreciate this type of content, please do show me some encouragement. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video as you see fit. I'm going to try to make multiple videos every single day. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to fail at certain points. That's fine. I'm going to try to work towards doing live streams, but I think I'm going to have to just postpone that. I need to get more used to making multiple videos. I need to just cope a little bit better with these whole subjects than I currently am. They do bring me down a little bit, and I need to just cope with that a little bit better. But I'm on there. I'm on the right tracks. So stick around, like, comment, subscribe, and you guys take care. If you do have someone that shows mental illness in your family, then take a lot of care. Protect your children when they're around. Maybe seek adequate assistance for them. But I'm just saying a load of nonsense at this point, aren't I? I mean, what can anyone do about a 23-year-old with mental health issues? What can you do? I mean, in America, I believe the authorities just aren't there. The facilities aren't there to look after these people. What's the solution? Throw drugs at them? Get them to see their GP or their psychologist or their psychiatrist or such once every 2 years for them to quickly write out a prescription for Xanax? Is that the solution? Probably isn't, is it? Probably isn't. So I'm not in no way blaming the victims for not taking this scumbag as more of a threat. I mean, it's just such a hard situation. We're trying to navigate through life, and we don't know all the time where dangers lie. I mean, do you want to walk around suspecting your own brother as being a potential murderer of your own child? I mean, we just can't live like that, can we? It's not feasible for us to view people in such a dark light. But at the same time, we must take care of ourselves. We must take care of our children. And, if there's any cause for concern, if someone that a family member or a friend, or your partner has mental health issues, you have to be incredibly aware of what's going on, and we wish you the best. So I'm going to wrap things up here. I know I've waffled. Of course, full condolences to all of the victims, all of the victims' families. It's absolutely terrible. And we just hope and pray that this scumbag gets the level of incarceration that he deserves, which is life rotting in a rat-infested cell.